Hey, what's up, Real Life Without Pants here with another Path of Exile video, and in today's video we're going to have a look at the challenges for Ancestors League. Beginner's Basics. This is equip a magic utility flask, have equipment in every slot, identify a rare item, defeat an act boss. You're probably going to do this by the end of Act 1. Cultivated Cultural Customs. So this is definitely going to be related to the League mechanic, and it's probably very banish enemy ancestral totems, banish a chieftain ancestral totem. I think that just means win a match. Oh no, this is the same thing. Win a match in the Trial of the Ancestors. Peddler's Produce. This is, you need to make vendor recipes that give you these things. So Onyx Amulets, Orb of Alchemy, Hybrid Flask, Magic Weapon with increased spell or fizz damage. These, I don't think there's anything particularly difficult here. Magic Weapon with increased spell or physical damage. You could use, I think it's a Rustic Sash, a Magic Weapon, and a Blacksmith Whetstone for the fizz damage one. Hybrid Flask is like a Life Flask, a Mana Flask, and a Fusing Orb. Onyx Amulet, I think you use all the stats amulets to give you an Onyx one. So like a Strength Amulet, is it Lapis, the Intelligence one, and then like a Jade one, the Dex one. I think you can trade them in for an Onyx Amulet. Kill Act 5 Kitava. Not too challenging. Deadly Deeds, open a strongbox, complete an abyss, open a smuggler's cache, and complete an expedition. Ugh, I don't want to have to complete an abyss, but I guess we gotta. Tahoa's Tribal Trials. Spend 10,000 favor. Okay. Activate a field item, equip one of your... So this is something to make sure that you start interacting with the League mechanic quite a bit. Act Adversaries, get to maps basically. Quality Quandaries. Complete each of the following quests: a dirty job, through sacred ground, fallen from grace, Fastis, Fortuna, and no love for old ghosts. So some quests to do. Ecstatic essences. So yeah, defeat essence monsters. Use remnants of corruption. So the remnants of corruption you want to be using on misery, envy, dread, and scorn essences to turn them into the horror, delirium, hysteria. Yeah, the really good ones. So this one, I think probably a lot of people, especially if you're using the essence and beast early currency strat, is going to be quite easy. Gain deafening essences from essence monsters. Again, deafening essences are something that you can get from corruption outcomes when using the remnants of corruption on them. So I think this is going to be not too challenging. Defeat an essence monster in level 83 or higher area with at least 8 essences. God, that's gonna suck. That's like a world boss. Divine Domination, so complete each of the following encounters while you have a shrine on you. So shrine's going to be good as well. Domination, unsurprisingly. Complete the last ritual and map. Defeat the Delirium unique boss. Oh, that's going to be perhaps a little bit difficult. Most of these you'll just do around, like you'll try to do this near a shrine, and then as soon as like the Harbinger boss turns up, you'll just go and get the shrine on you. Defeat a Breach Lord, Essence Monster holding 6 or more essences. Oof. Yeah, some of these are going to be a bit difficult. Complete Breaches, open Breach Lord classed hands, complete Breach Stones, complete a Flawless Breach Stone. That's going to be a little tough for some people, I think, some builds. Defeat any of the 7 following Karui tribes in the final match of the Trial of the Ancestors while you have at least 100 ranking. Interesting. There's going to be Harrowing Harbingers, so defeat Harbies, defeat rare Harbinger monsters. That's, yeah. Defeat Harbinger bosses, and then complete red tier beachhead maps. So the beachhead maps are going to be a lot of money. That means that the Harbinger orbs are going to be a little bit more increased in price. Complete Legions, open Legion Warhordes, unlock the 5-slot map device. This is something you can do by getting 4 of the emblems. Just the cheapest ones, probably not the Marraketh one, just the others. And chuck it in your map device, and then you go into the domain of timeless conflict, and you will there's a sort of a zone in the middle with a little force field around it, and you jump in and out of the force field to reset the monsters in the zone, and you kill all the monsters, and you reset them, and then you do that for like 5 minutes and just don't die, and then you get your 5-slot map device. Defeat Legion Generals in the domain of timeless conflict out of 200, so that's the Legion emblems are actually going to be okay. Maybe they're not going to be as cheap as I thought. Activate Mirrors of Delirium. Gain rewards from Delirium encounters and maps out of 300. Defeat a unique Delirium boss. So that's going to be Omniphobia or the other guy. I can't remember what his name is. Complete Waves of the Simulacrum, 150. Oh, I don't want to do that. But I guess we gotta. Relentless Rituals. So complete rituals, 100 rituals. Reroll 100 times. Cute Dog's going to love this one. Use blood-filled vessels with maps and defeat map bosses in rituals. I think I don't like ritual too much, but I think it's very good and very strong very early. Like in the first 24 hours, it's super good because it just has currency in there. You can get alks, you can get chance orbs, you can get a bunch of stuff. It's worth the time early on. I got a 5 link out of it last time. You're not going to get a 6 link, but early on, ritual is very, very strong, and it tapers off very quickly. For me. Arahongui's Ancestral Artifacts. Use any of the 17 following field items. So these are items you'll be using in the Auto Battler. Achieve Ascension. So use the Ascendancy device in each of the following labyrinths. So you're going to be using Regular Lab, Cruel, Merciless, and Eternal. So that's... there's a lot of people going to get this day 1. Divined Destiny. Turn in divination card sets of the following sizes. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's huh. Yeah, I guess. It gives some value to some terrible divination cards. Peddler's Produce 2. So, magic ring or amulet with chaos resistance. I've got a video about this. I'll try and link it in the description below. I think it's using the amethyst flasks. Specific vendor recipe unique. Oof. Okay, there's a few of those. Orb of Fusing. And then Exalted Shard. Exalted Shards you get by doing basically the Chaos recipe, but with influenced items. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe influenced items have a little bit more value. So keep those, those Elder Rings and those Shaper Rings actually going to have some value this league. A little bit at least. Crucial construction each of the following currency items. Glad to see there's no mirror here. But most of these I think you'll get done during the campaign. Maybe not the Exalt or the Divine or even the Chaos, to be honest. Or an Orb of Annulment. But most of these will probably be done through the campaign. Tassalio's Traditional Tributes. 18 of the following tattoos or omens. So there's going to be a bunch of extra omens and tattoos for us to play around with. This is going to be lots and lots of fun. Remarkable Realms. Complete each of the following unique maps. Again, this is here. And it has Doriani's Machinarium. The cheapest way to get Doriani's Machinarium is not buying the map for like 1 Divine or 2 Divines on League launch. The cheapest way to get it is getting the comprehensive scouting reports. I rolled, I think, like 5, and I got 3 Doriani's offered. So the best way to do it is comprehensive scouting reports. The others you can't get from Explorer scouting reports anymore. So you could use singular ones. They weren't as good, but yeah. Sanctimonious Seclusion. So complete a Sanctum floor. Oh, this is all the Sanctum stuff. This is looking very nice. I'm definitely going to be trying out Sanctum. I don't like Sanctum. I appreciate how well it's made, though. It's well crafted. It's well balanced. It's, I want to do other content. And I appreciate how much effort clearly went into Sanctum. It's really, really good. Corrupt items to achieve each of the following outcomes. Corrupt Implicit Modifier, level 21 or 23 quality gem. Val Temple Map. Val Specific Unique. And White Socket. So I think all of these you can easily do on the associated items. I'm not sure about the Val Specific Unique. That's something I'm going to look up on the wiki. Complete any 4 of the following past league content encounters. So defeat a possessed map boss while in a ritual. Defeat a Legion General whilst you are in a breach. Defeat a Breach Lord while delirious. Defeat a Beyond boss while affected by a shrine. Defeat a Metamorph and Harbinger within 10 seconds of the first dying. And defeat an Essence monster while affected by a Tempest. That's going to be interesting. Tukahama's Tough Tribulations. They're really going all in on the alliteration here. Banish the ancestral totems of any 24 of the following Karui warriors. So this is going to be more league mechanic stuff. Maestro Mastery. Defeat any of the 3 following bosses in the specified ways. I always hate these ones. All the Crystal King in 83 after destroying all of the crystalline cocoons. Val Omnitect in level 83 area while you're affected by a tempest and lightning exposure. Ugh. Any bestiary boss while you have any bestial aspect active. So that's like aspect to the spider, aspect to the crab, that kind of stuff. The Syndicate Mastermind in an area of 83 without taking any damage from their sculpture. Woof. Those are going to be some pretty difficult ones to do, I think, for me. Revered Revenge Retold. Defeat any of the 3 following unique map bosses in the specified ways in tier 16 maps with at least 80% item quantity. So Amalgam of Nightmares in Carcass map without being hit by Soulstorm. Ara, Sister of Light, or Core, Sister of Shadows in Cold River without being hit by Skybeam or Glaive. So it's basically lots of dodging here. Armala, or, one-tapping. Armala, the Widow in Sunken City map without being hit by a laser barrage. I think that one's probably the easiest of all of them so far. Kitava the Destroyer in Lava Lake without being hit by Fire Breath. This one, Fire Breath is always one spot, a little slice of the half pizza arena that you can stand on. Nassau, Line of the Seas in a reef map without being hit by Stormcall. And that's, yeah, you can practice this one in Act 6. Mechanical Mayhem, complete 1,000 core league mechanic encounters in maps. Core league mechanics are the 10 blockable leagues on the Atlas passive tree and masters. Okay. That seems, we're going to be doing a lot of that, I think. Engaging Echoes, complete any of the 6 maps or Atlas memories where the final map is tier 16 with at least 100% item quantity. Atlas memories are completed when the boss of the final map in the chain has been defeated. So these are the Atlas memories, which are quite fun. I think the Harbinger ones are pretty good as well because they can drop a lot of the Fracturing Orb shards. Navali's Neverending Nirvana. Win the final round in the Trial of the Ancestors in specified ways where you have at least 200 ranking. Okay, that's some more stuff for us to worry about. All-encompassing Almanac. Reach a total of 1,000 by either defeating Witness map bosses, activating Eldritch Altars, or completing maps with Scarabs or Sextant modifiers. Each Scarab and Sextant modifier applied to maps counts towards this challenge. So this is going to be doing a lot of maps. Or doing a lot of Eldritch Altars. Cruel Custodian Crucible. Complete any of the 6 following maps while they're tier 16. Have 5 Deli Orbs, 4 Sextant mods, and 4 Gilded or Greater Scarabs applied with at least 100% item quantity while being witnessed by the Maven. Oh, what? Okay. That's a lot. Okay, well, I guess we'll be doing that. Not the first week, though. Insane Invitations. Complete each of the following invitations while they have at least 80% item quantity. So that, all 8. That's going to be difficult. Incandescent Screen, Elder's Third. Yeah, the Feared at 80% quantity. That's going to be, that's going to be harsh. Unlock every favorite map slot. That's going to be relatively easy, but you can do it with your Feared. Hinokora's Harrowing Hall. Win the Trial of Ancestors in specified ways where you have at least 300 ranking without ever losing a match, without ever activating field items, without ever completing a match, with equipped career equipment items on your career warriors, without ever dying during the Trial of the Ancestors. Eesh. Antagonistic adversaries. Defeat any of the 4 following bosses while they are level 83. Okay, so a few of these probably are the Vox Twins, the Trial Master, Annie Abysslich. That should be probably the easiest one. Izaro. Lycia, Olroth, Origin of the Fallen, Ashabi, Avatar of the Grove. A couple of these definitely going to be done by me. Predicated Pinnacle Powers. Defeat any 5 of the following Pinnacle bosses encounters in the specified way. Cortex with at least 12 Void Pits or Pylons active. Defeat the Elder within 10 seconds of defeating the Shaper. Cirrus without being hit by spinning negation beams. Those are the 4 spinny things that he does. The Eater of Worlds without being hit by any tentacles. Yeah, maybe. The Maven without being affected by the Maven's punishment and after successfully completing 3 final phase memory games. The Searing Exarch without being affected by cauterized flesh. And the Shaper without being hit by any of his or his clone's non-basic attack skills. Okay. I think I'm probably not going to get that one. Maybe that's going to be like a challenge for us this league. Complete any 4 of these encounters in the specified number of times. So at level 100, we'll probably get that. Complete vast side areas or Trials of Ascendancy in red tier maps. 50. Yeah, I think we're going to do vast side areas because I want those ultimatum aspects. And then we could go do the Trial Master. Open chests at the end of the empowered endgame labyrinth. We're not going to be doing that. Suit size small, we'll get this in the first day. Complete red tier maps with 8 modifiers. That we're going to be doing for sure. 8 modifiers is a corruption outcome. So you can get that when you Varlorb your maps if you're alk chiseling and varling. Or chisel, alking and varling. Complete red tier maps with Atlas memory modifiers and at least 80% item quantity. Yeah. 125 though. It's going to be quite a while. Yeah, I think the Atlas memories are going to be pretty... They're not going to be 5C. I think they're going to be 8C this league. With matches in Trial of the Ancestors League, while you have at least a 250 ranking, 150. So that's some good stuff, man. I'm actually pretty pumped. I mean, it's league launch. We're an hour out, so I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm really looking forward to this league. We're changing from Raider to Deadeye for me personally. If you're newer to the game, I still recommend Raider. It gets so much access early on to, you know, phasing, to onslaught, to spell suppress, to ailment immunity. It's got such good choices available, and Deadeye is paper thin, but the damage does scale a lot more towards the end game. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you have any questions, drop by the stream. I'm on twitch.tv/lifewithoutpants, streaming every day. And more than happy to answer questions about the build or how to fix it if you've busted it a little bit, or why is this working or why is this not working. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you are kind to everyone you meet. I love you all very much, and I'll see you on the beach, Exile. Cheers.